Welcome here today. My name is Mark Smith. I'm actually the CEO here at DreamTrips, and we're excited today to share with you our new enhanced platform. So we're going to do this live. We're going to take you through the platform, and at the very end, we got a very special announcement for you. So stay tuned. What I want to do is I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go right into the new platform. We're going to log you into the main site so that you can go ahead and actually see really everything that we've been working on behind the scenes here. Do a quick login here. But before I do that, I want to go over one of the number one enhancements that we brought to the table. And I think this kind of says it all when you say, why is our platform one of the best platforms out there? And that's the price guarantee. We now have, you see here on your screen, 110% hotel guarantee. What that means, in some of the hotels I'm going to share with you, if you find another hotel that is less than the price that we're showing in our portal, we're going to go ahead and match that price plus 10%. So what a way to start off with the fact that we're guaranteeing not just at 100%, but 110% that our prices are the best price. So that's one of the biggest things I wanted to talk about before we log in here today. Let me go ahead and pop us right in live so we can take us right there to our portal. And I'm going to move my screen off there. Give me 1 second. We'll log into the system. Now, in doing this live, obviously, we have many aggregators. So we pull together all the hotel discounts. There'll be a little lag time here because I am on Zoom. Obviously, the experience will be a little bit different when you go out there and you're using the platform. So first thing is look, new feel, new experience, and all kinds of new things and that we brought to the table, like new features. Okay, obviously the 110% hotel guarantee. We have more condo weeks than we've ever had. We have a new feature called vacation rentals, which we've never had before. And one secret at the very end I'm going to bring is what's called Build a Trip. So what I want to do right now is I'm going to start off with the DreamTrips tab right here, as you can see. And we have your DreamTrips listed right on the platform. So before we would take you to different platforms, this is all built in. Some of this is still building out. That's how new this is. You can see we got Berlin, Germany. We got Santorini, Greece, Halkidiki, Greece, Island Hopping in Greece, Cairo, Egypt. So these are your dream trips. Now, right now, if you'd like to find out more information on these dream trips, you just simply go down right here in the live chat and you can ask for more additional details on the trips. You can actually book live with an agent. And phase two, you'll be able to obviously book live right here on the site. We have Dream Breaks, as many of you have gotten used to, which is a Dream Break is a non-hosted trip, usually a little less expensive. Sometimes they're shorter or longer, depending on the location, but great locations. We got Detsaniche, we got Hong Kong here, Universal, Florida, just some really great things. Got some cruises here, Vegas, everybody loves Vegas, Prague. So really good stuff here. For those of you who are looking at the platform or as a Dream Trip member has shared with you, what is a Dream Trip? Dream Trips are our signature flagship product. These are fully hosted. We pick you up at the airport. One of our staff members is at the resort. Let's say you purchased the Cairo, Egypt trip, for example. Our staff would be on the ground to be there the entire time to facilitate that trip. So the best way to explain it is stress-free travel. Usually have a welcome reception, incredible excursion. We love to do either a farewell dinner or some type of a farewell experience, and just being hosted as a group the entire time. This is group curated travel, and it is our flagship product. However, we know that on a daily or weekly or even monthly basis, people are going to use their Dream Trips membership in their day-to-day life, right? So I'm going to go over here to the tab, probably where you're going to use your membership the most is on our discounts. We now have up to 80% discounts on hotels and over more than 800,000 hotels worldwide. And as you can see here, you can put in your destination to any hotel. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put in Vegas. That's an easy one for me here in the United States. I'm going to click on Vegas. You can see it already has right here. It has the date that I'm using. You could obviously put that out a little bit further. You'll probably have a lot more options if you put it out a little bit further. But what I'm going to do here is just show you the power of all of our aggregators from around the world. We're pulling all of the best rates, best discounts that we have access to on the internet. Now, I'm going to go down to some hotels that I know that I really love in Vegas. Look at this hotel right here. Some of you have probably stayed at the Venetian before, this is the Palazzo at Venetian. 68% off of the public rate. So you can see Priceline, Booking, Expedia right here. You can see their rate, $344 a night. Ours, 110 tax included. So 68% off of the general public. I'll go to another one here, the Fontainebleau, which is one of the newest hits in Vegas. This is an ultra 5-star hotel, 64% off of general public rates, which is crazy, right? So 262. You can see here at some of the competitors out there, online competitors, $96 a night for a DreamTrips member. I'll do one more. Here it is. Actually, it's hard not to do Caesar's Palace, probably one of the most famous Vegas hotels. If you're into boxing, obviously, or some of the UFC fights and things like that, this kind of made the name here. But Caesar's Palace, look at the price difference here. It says 51% off, $57 a night at Caesar's Palace. Sign me up. Very cool and incredible discount. So that's our hotel discounts. Now, what I'd like to do right now is I'm going to go back to the main screen, because one of the great features about this, when you click on any of the different cards here, whether it's vacation rentals, resorts, if you scroll down, mainly on the hotel screen, I want to encourage you to go to this week's special offers. 60% off of European escapes. We have all-inclusive. So, for example, we have a new partnership with all-inclusives, and this is the Dream Resorts. Some of you have probably stayed at Dream Resorts. These are incredible resorts around the world, Colombia, Costa Rica. I'll click on this one right here. Look at the retail price. Just over $3,200 US. Our price is $1,900. This is all inclusive for 2 people. So let me give you an example, and you'll fill out this form, see which week is available for you. But check it out right here. It's double occupancy, so this is for 2 people. It includes everything in the resort as far as unlimited dining, unlimited drinks, and unlimited 24-hour room service, right? So we've got a whole host of all-inclusive resorts. At this one here, obviously, this is Secrets. We have Dreams. We have Secrets. We have some of the best brands out there when it comes to all-inclusives. Now, I'm going to go back to that panel because I like to live in this panel here. And the reason for that is the system does the kind of aggregation for you. We pull together different specials on a weekly basis. So I'm going to go and scroll over here to some of these other locations. Okay, so Dream Resort stays from $400. Unforgettable beach vacation. So I am in the middle of the winter here. It's not that cold where I live, but we'll just say it is. But it is the winter, and I want to go and click on one of these beach getaways. So what if you just look in here? And I love Bali. Okay, so yeah, you could shop where the biggest discounts. I'm going to go right to Bali, 60% off on Bali Resort. So this is going to blow you away. So this is now searching for our best discounts in Bali. These are 1-week stays. Okay, so you can see it automatically populated a date in the date field. However, I could change that to any date I want, but I want to just hone in on some of the best deals out there. I'm going to go down to some of the places I know. For example, this resort right here is a resort I've actually researched, 83% off of the general public. Agoda has this for over $1,900. Okay. Ours is $324 tax included. This is for the entire week. Okay. Moving down to another one that I know, obviously love the Westin brand, but the Elements by Westin Bali, 74%. Look at this resort. Look at the online price. Expedia has this for just over $2,900, probably still a decent rate, right? Our rate, $764 for the entire week. So you can see if you're on a budget right here, this is still a 4-star, $177 for the entire week. So as you can see, we could go all day on some of these discounts. I just want to give you just examples today, more or less, of how to use the platform. And for those of you that are not members, why you want to have this. So this is a great way. Now, if you're stuck and you don't know where to go, we have this other feature here. Let's say, oh, I've always wanted to go to Australia. You can click here. And what this is our way of kind of sharing with you of places around the world. We describe what the must-see things are there, the different food experiences. And then if you say, hey, maybe I want to check out Australia, you search here and we pull in all of the resorts and hotel deals that we have in Australia. Okay, so if you're just not yet a global traveler and you need some tips, it's some different, just some of those need to know travel destinations, we do it for you. Now, I'm going to click on resorts here because this is one of the biggest enhancements that we have now. I'm going to go right down to destination. I'm not going to put a destination in here. I'm just going to let it populate all of our resort destinations around the world. And one of the things that I love about this, so these are typically 1 week stays. You'll see we have over 500,000 weeks right here. If you scroll around, you'll see that number will change. It'll go up, it'll go down, but close to 700,000 weeks we now have available in our portal. And what I like to do is I'm going to click in here to Italy. I absolutely love Italy. I'm going to click on Rome. And what happens here on the right side of the screen, these prices are for the total stay. Now I'm going to go to the Plaza Catalini. I actually know this place right here. I'm going to click on this for you. And so check this out. These are timeshare weeks around the world, almost 700,000 timeshare weeks that you now have access to as a DreamTrips member. Look at how cool this place is on the countryside, right outside of Rome. This is 7 nights for $962 for the studio. People like these types of add-ons. This has a limited kitchen. So some of these will have like a partial kitchen or a full kitchen. So if you like that timeshare experience, and sometimes when you scroll down the bottom, you'll see other options for 1, 2, and I've even seen 3-bedroom facilities, but you will have a blast looking all around the world. And you can see just about anywhere you scroll, we have different resort weeks. Okay. Now I'm going through this quickly because there's so much to show, but I want to click on vacation rentals. This is a brand new feature that we've never had. You're seeing it for the very, very first time right now. And these rates are literally off the charts. This is in comparison, as you can see, to Airbnb right here. These are obviously, some of these are major resorts or homes or penthouses. And I'm going to just go to some of them. You can see savings across the top are pretty much off the chart. So this one here is about a 2-week stay. This is in Brazil. Airbnb price is $36,000. Okay, that's obviously pretty luxury. It's pretty amazing place. Our price is $11,000 for that 2 weeks, right? But here's what I'm going to do. I'll scroll down a little bit more, get into some reality spots here. Some of these are, here's one right here. Check this out. Dubai. Airbnb price right now for this exact location for these dates, $14,000, almost $15,000. Our price, $4,900. You're saving $10,000 on this rental off of what an Airbnb listing is. What I like about this feature, however, is let's say you want to be near the beach, right? So I'm going to click on beachfront right there. And now check these out. Panama City, Florida, right? You can see here, here's one in Greece. Difference, $2,900 savings on a place in Greece. I found one. Look at this one right here. This is a 1-month rental right here in Alabama. Looks pretty cool, right? $4,800 off of Airbnb. And I want to go to one I found earlier that was really killer. I love Panama Beach, Florida. Here's Panama City Beach right here. Another example. It's 50% off. So really amazing. I could go on and on with the listings. But I love how you can click on spas or condos or best deals. Check this out because this is a brand new feature here. Now, as always, we have an incredible cruise engine, one of the most aggressive cruise engines out there. You'll see that we have just about every sailing that's available. 22,000 itineraries are in the cruise engine. Flight discounts, rental cars, and this one right here is a brand new one, and this is airport transfers. So an actual private car service anywhere in the world from different airports. Activities are like Disney, movies, food experiences, the Prague Castle tour, and as always, a world-class concierge service that we've been known for around the world. As you can see, same best-in-class features, and now we've added a ton more features to your membership at no additional cost. Now, we're almost done. But I've got some really amazing news that I want to share with you. The number one feature that I'm personally excited about is what's called our new feature, Build a Trip. Now, this feature is actually in beta, but I'm going to show you how it works. It's in programming right now. So I just picked Vegas. You're going to be able, so a lot of you love dream trips and you've gone on all kinds of dream trips around the world. But what you're going to be able to do is build your own trip. So sometimes a dream trip doesn't maybe fit your budget or fit the time of year or fit the amount of days you want to go on a trip. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the Palazzo Venetian in Vegas. And see this little suitcase with the heart? I'm going to favorite that because I'm going to create my own trip. So I hit create a trip and I'm just going to type test in here. So I'm going to name that trip test, right? I don't know if that worked for me there. So if it didn't, I have already got some sample trips. Okay, now watch. I'm going to now go back. So I found a hotel that I want, the discount that I want. I'm going to go into my profile to my trips. Now, I built some trips here earlier to give you an example. So Jefferson Santos, he's been on about 250 dream trips in his career. So check this out. I actually did this trip for Jefferson as a sample. I can save the hotel. I can book activities. I can arrange for car service. And then I can send this trip out to my fellow Dream Trip members around the world. Okay. And so here's what it looks like. If you notice right here, this scale, it's going to tell you whether the price went down, whether it went up, whether it stayed the same. Because when I got the discount, maybe 3 weeks from now, the price goes up. So I can build my own trip at the hotel I want to stay at for the biggest discount and then build activities, put flights in it. I can even link multi-city, and then I can share that trip with other Dream Trip members who can literally just go in and book that trip. And so this feature is in beta testing right now. We'll continue to add additional features to this, but I am super, super excited about what this means for us as Dream Trips members, because one of the things that people love is going on a dream trip and let us do all the work for you and it's stress-free. But also, maybe it's a family reunion. Maybe you have a son that's in Little League baseball and you're planning a trip to a baseball tournament. Maybe it's a major sporting event. Maybe it's a spa retreat with your girlfriends. You can now go build your own trip. Okay. We're almost done. I saved the best for last. And that is everything we just talked about. After 20 years of the Dream Trips brand bringing amazing travel from around the world, over 5 million members who have become members of Dream Trips since inception, we're now going through the biggest price reduction that we've ever done. Starting right now, our standard membership that's normally $79.99 is now only $39.99. So $40 went from $80 to $40. Our priority membership, $130 membership, is now only $80. So we've done a significant price reduction and we have not reduced any of the benefits. As a matter of fact, we've enhanced our portal. We've added additional benefits, hundreds of thousands of additional condo weeks around the world, and now our 110% hotel discount guarantee. Dream Trippers, I appreciate you listening in here today. Get in the system, play around with your new portal. And if you're watching this and you're not yet a Dream Tripper, what are you waiting for? Get a Dream Trips membership today, and let's start creating memories around the world. Thanks, take care, and take charge.